Okay, so went to the hardware store yesterday and picked up some new methods we're gonna try for flaring these little tiny copper hollow tube rivet things they use to hold the dashes on these bikes on. I want it to look OEM. Does it need to? No. Is it more pain in the ass to do so? Yes, but I want it to look like it came off the factory line like this. So we're gonna try to do that. What I've got is a small conical shaped Phillips head machine screw and large flat washer, 2 nuts, and I think I might use one of these little rubber washers as well. So the idea is each of these little copper rivets to go this way through the dash, so the nice side. Hey, don't you fall. So the nice side sits like that, while on the back side it gets flared out by that. So as you pull it through, as this pulls through that copper rivet, it should spread it out. They don't need to hold super tight, but while they're in the dash getting pulled through, the idea is that they spread out just enough to hold that dash down. So this washer will go on like that, and then the 2 nuts will go on top of this. They'll tighten down, they'll pull that screw up through the dash, and it'll flare that backside. So let's see how it does. Mistakes have been made, but I'm going to show you guys now. So this is supposed to have a rubber like seal underneath these rivets. Obviously, I can't take that rivet out without destroying it because they're single-use rivets. You pop them in, put them on, you're done. At least I did just the first one and realized this, and I didn't go all the way around the entirety of the dash. So now I get to either take this one out, reorder a single rivet, and pop it in later, which I think I'm gonna do at this point, or I can cut my gasket and try to fish it around that one rivet. I think I'm gonna try to redo the one rivet later on. So for now, we'll just take that one back out, actually put this on correctly this time, then finish sealing around this entire surface. And just so you guys are aware, even the climber manual, the book for these bikes, like the holy Bible of rebuilding motorcycles, for this motorcycle, for this dash, all it says, rivet. That's all it says. It just says rivet. It doesn't say there's a gasket, but there's a gasket. I know, because I took the old one off, and it's sitting underneath that gasket over there. Okay, so wins, losses, right? That little flaring technique worked out really nice. I think our technique is good. Our tools are adequate, put it that way. Application could be a little better, but we're doing what we can. Guys, check this out. I didn't realize when I had ordered these, I got the wrong kit. But it's okay, because we actually have just enough to put a rivet in every single place needed. Look at that. That's awesome. That's perfect. And I've got one extra. That's fantastic. Cool. Let's rivet the dash together. They're all just sitting in there right now. They're not actually held in. They're just loose. But I'm gonna finish putting it together. Here we go. Well, it took some time, and you'll never even see it. But other good news, this actually fits through here. That is what holds the windshield on the very front, behind this little rubber grommet. Look at it. Got the seat on there, side panels are on, the dash is riveted in. I call that a successful day. A couple of surprises. Did have to take out the parking light to get to a couple of those rivets in the dash. It was definitely worth it. A headache as it is to take stuff apart to put it together, you gotta do it sometimes. Especially when you have never done this to this extent before. I haven't. This is my first full restoration on anything. But I'd say grab some gas and next video, see if she rides. I do need to fix the brakes first. Don't ever forget to do that. That might be a problem if we don't. If you're gonna go, you need to stop. So, remind me. Bye.